All right. Hey there. Hi there. It's me, Priscilla B. Welcome to your Witches Road tarot game reading. So, to start off, I'm going to pick a sign at random. I already did Taurus and Virgo. I definitely highly recommend watching both because they are for entertainment purposes and for me, it's like watching it for fun, not because it just happens to be my sun sign or moon sign. Plus, you can have different signs in your chart. So, there's a lot of like different messages that can come through. But basically, it's for entertainment, for fun. So, you don't have to watch them in order, or you don't have to watch them at all. You can just be waiting for your sign to pop up. But yeah, so let's see. What sign is destined to come up today at this moment? Let us see, shall we? Ooh, Leo. All right, Leos, here you go. When it comes to romance, Leo goes big. Represented by the lion, Leo has a generous heart that wants to give, and then give some more. They'll lavish attention, gifts, and compliments on the ones they desire. They never hold back their emotions and don't expect others to either. They are known for their strength of character and unwavering commitment to those they adore. On a bad day, they can be a tad dramatic. After all, they are prone to big expressions when it comes to matters of the heart. Okay, Leos, there you go. All right, and that's going right next to my peacock card. Inherent wisdom is engaging at this time. Watch it and ready yourself for a rebirth. Okay? Okay, so that's going right there. And also we have here moon shining, stay in integrity, and break through the clouds and find the truth. Okay, so those are some other fun card affirmation cards that I have. So basically I have the the Witching Hour Oracle. I have the Witch's Tarot. I have Darkwood Tarot, Herbalology or Herbal Oracle. I can't remember. I think it's both. And then Celestial. Okay, so a combination of all of these is going to be I'm going to be using for your reading. And I'm going to start off with pulling a Witching Hour Oracle card. All right, so this card has a beautiful little snowflake on it that I stuck on this last Christmas, believe it or not, because I was doing a tarot card Christmas game. So I'm going to use this one for you, Leos. So it is the Ice Moon Purification. Okay, so your conscious right now is doing some serious purifying, which is awesome. Okay. There. I just like getting the angle like just right. Okay. So the Ice Moon Purification, okay. Now, that's your conscious, okay, for the Witching Hour Oracle, okay. So let's take a look now at our Herbology oracles. Alrighty, let's see what's going on consciously here. Ooh, we have Ginkgo, Breakthrough. Looks like an Ace of Swords sort of energy with the Raven and the Magician's Hand. All right, so there's a major breakthrough happening for you right now in your conscious. Okay, Leos, and this is a very purifying energy with the Ice Moon. Okay, so let's take a look now at your Celestials. Whoa. This one just kind of flew out, so why not? 10 of Swords, defeat. Yeah. Breakthrough and defeat. I feel like you had to be defeated in order to see what your conscious is trying to like message you and break through for you. It's trying to like send you a message like things aren't as good as they seem, right? Or people aren't as honest as they seem or helpful or positive, right? And there has to be a purification of like getting rid of the energies of people who are like trying to hurt you. You had to see your enemies in order for you to be consciously aware of who your enemies are. Like before, you didn't even know who your enemies were, I feel like. Okay. So now let's take a look as this path, the witch's path, right? Your path is leading you to hopes and fears, discovering your hopes and fears. Okay, so let's see, what are your hopes and fears? Ooh, the wheel of the year. Whoa. I feel like you're hoping that you have this really successful, amazing new year coming up. Okay, because we're in the year of 2024. Things aren't looking so great, especially if you were just defeated in like a major way. So, you're definitely looking now for like 2025 to like be your year. And here are all these different seasons of the year. You have cups with the autumn leaves and the acorns. You have the pentacle for Christmas time. You have the wand for summer and the sword for spring. Okay. So that is quite a year, right? It's like you get this really like good sense of emotional fulfillment in the autumn, and then in the Christmas time, which is like right around the corner, you're getting like money, rewards, financial success. And then in the springtime, you're going to have like the sword. So you're going to have a lot of wisdom um and knowledge, and then in the summer you're going to be like putting that wisdom and knowledge into action, I feel like. Okay, so that is your hope, that you have, that you go into 2025 with this beautiful new year, this beautiful new beginning, from this breakthrough and this purification of like your soul and your heart and your mind. And you had to be defeated, unfortunately, right? Like no one likes to lose, but it happens, part of life. So let's see what your fear is. Um, Let's see what your fear is. We're going to use the Darkwood Tarot, which is like subconscious shadow work style deck. Okay, so let us see. Let us see. What is the matter with me? No, I'm just like, okay. Alrighty. Let's see here. Okay, so the Darkwood Tarot is saying Three of Cups with the cats around the fire, and like there's like these black swirly shadowy looking like flowing energy coming out of these cups and around these cats with a little fire here in the middle, a little campfire. So right away I feel like your fear is that you're not going to be seen for who you really are, based off of like there's going to be some sort of energy that's conflicting with like your year, and it has something surrounding to do with like um three, and I usually always say like the power of three. So it could be like there's shadow work and people doing shadow work that um it's not really so in line with you. It's more like they have to do the work, but maybe they're relying on you. And that's going to be your fear, is that like while you're working on yourself, do you kind of like, are you going to be trying to like forced to help, or are you going to be chosen to help, or what is the connection there? Whew, let's see. I'm going to pick a celestial for that. Three of Cups. Whoa, right off the top of the deck. Okay, usually when these sort of readings happen, it's like never gets recorded. Okay, hopefully I did not just jinx it. Okay, Three of Cups, gathering. It's a gathering, emotional fulfillment, gathering, celebration. Yeah, like it's almost like your hope is that there's like something to do with gatherings, like holidays and celebrations within the year, like birthdays, holidays, right? All that stuff. So you want those things to be emotionally fulfilling, okay? But is everyone going to be on board? Has everyone done the work they need to do in order for the celebrations and the festivities to be actually like fun when you gather for special occasions? Whew. I know that's not what I'm getting. Okay, let's take a look at your past. Okay. Ooh, cordyceps revival. Yeah, there's a revival happening. So it's almost like everyone has to go through sort of like a rebirth or a transformation in your social circle, in order for the emotional fulfillment to be there for the year to come for 2025. So this is definitely a future reading, but you have to remember, like, everyone needs to like be on the same page, right? So the revival, like the fixing of the path, the karmic cycles, like all of that has to align. The past has to like be fixed, right? Like someone has to do the work. And there's like DNA here, like two DNA energies like swirling together under this eagle. Okay? So that could be your spirit guide, eagle. An eagle could be very symbolic to you. Um, the present, the self, and the problem. So the present, the self is this King of Pentacles. Okay, so you really have like money and financial gains, and very good with money and handling money type things. That is what your self is working on right now. Okay, and then your problem is this Four of Swords. Okay, so here's a woman throwing daggers into this other woman. Okay, so I feel like you have, and the white dress symbolizes purification, and it's right under the purification card. So you have been stabbed in the back. You have been betrayed by someone, but you're really trying not to focus on that. You're trying to focus on the future. And the future is Five of Pentacles. Okay, so there is some money there. Like, I feel like a family tree, but the tree, like, it's been such a dysfunctional family that the tree isn't like blossoming and growing. It's like out in the cold in the winter. There is some wealth there, like generational wealth or inheritance, but it's like very little. And there's a tiny little flower growing in the snow of a symbol of hope. How does a flower grow in the winter and in the snow, right? So it's interesting, like your future is like maybe trying to, because the King of Pentacles has all these vines and grapes and like there's a castle behind him. So you're like trying to build something here that's like a lucrative business that can stand the test of time and hopefully create some sort of like generational wealth or something for your family. And you have hope here, but you're like the only one, basically. Um, let's see. Okay, the Hanged Man, surrender. Ooh, the universe wants you to surrender. Okay, what are you surrendering to? Well, if you've been defeated, you're surrendering. So, what is your external influences? The Six of Pentacles. Yeah, see, this man is giving the children money. So there's definitely like an inheritance or business investor like coming through and investing in you. It might even be you investing in your children or yourself or building a financial successful future for the generations to come. Okay, so that's your external influence, is like people who are like invested in the future. I want to draw some more cards on this. Okay, yeah, Ace of Swords. Yeah, you're like a beacon of hope and light that really wants to like almost like ignite the like life force or the light source. um that could be your breakthrough because you have the eight, like this card that looks like Ace of Swords, and then you have Ace of Wands. So it's taking that breakthrough and like following through with it. You have a lot of really good ideas. You've just been like defeated like in the past. You've definitely had to like bring yourself out of that dark place. Yeah, Five of Cups. Like emotionally, you definitely had to face a lot of challenges, and overcome a lot of obstacles. in order for you to be successful. So you could be feeling, because it's saying here, this is the outcome, is like, is this very emotionally fulfilling for you, trying to build a successful, like, financial future for yourself? Create that sort of new money family, like maybe you were born into a poor family and now you have inherited money, so you want to be able that for that to translate and carry through. I'm gonna expand on this Five of Cups outcome. Ooh, Lavender Weaver. Yeah, the mother and the child. Lavender is very calming and soothing. So, yeah, unconsciously. Seven of Cups illusion. I feel like you are under this misconception, like unconsciously, that you can't break through. You can't have your big moment. You can't have your big breakthrough aha moment because of this defeat in your past, but you still have hope for a better future despite it. You're just like in conflict with yourself, I feel like. Yeah, see, Queen of Cups, it's all an illusion. This is the Queen of Cups. This is the queen who figures out what is missing. Like, what is the illusion, right? There is no illusion. You are an emotionally sound peace of mind, and you can overcome obstacles, emotional ones. You've triumphed in this before. This defeat with the swords, it's trying to play tricks on your mind, trying to make you think that you can't overcome emotional defeat, mental defeat. But you have the Queen of Cups saying, yes, you can. That's just that's fake. That's an illusion. You can overcome it. You've overcame it in the past. You've already been generous with your money and your wealth. You've already had hope in the winter wilderness. Like, you've already surrendered to this better, brighter future where you're a weaver. Like, you are the creator of your own future, no matter what anyone else thinks. Even if they tried to defeat you in the past, even if they were successful in defeating you, you somehow triumphed. So let's get a better, like, see, yeah, the moon. You trusted your intuition. The moon can sometimes give us illusions, right? But when we see the illusion and identify it, we're no longer tied to it energetically. Just because it's there doesn't mean we're tied to it. It just is an energy and a force that was trying to mess with us. And you overcame it because you trusted in your intuition. You let the light illuminate the illusion. You didn't fall for the illusion. I feel like people try to make you feel like you were a victim, or you're always going to be a victim, or you're always going to be seen in a certain light as someone who is trapped, who deserves pain, who deserves torture, who doesn't deserve the King of Pentacles energy, or even the hope that you can um, make money for yourself. But you are doing that. You're literally like weaving through the spiritual world your own path, or the witch's road, right? However it resonates. Let's take a look here. Yeah, Three of Wands, adventure. You're an adventurer. You're like on the adventure of a lifetime. Like, nobody else in your family has ever quite been the same since you took this adventure off into, wherever, and like on the witch's road, right? We'll call it the witch's road. Alice in Wonderland, down the rabbit hole. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. The Matrix. I don't know. Like, people have so many different terms for, studying the psychology of, the subconscious, and shadow work, and the sociology behind, tarot cards, and the cultural things about it all and everything. It's just fun, entertaining, Cool way of telling stories. Okay, let's just go with that for argument's sake. But you're definitely an adventurer, okay? You're an explorer. You're like a pioneer, okay? You basically carved your own path here. And that is your influence. Your influence is the Three of Wands, is adventure seeker. And you're on this pathway here to success. Okay, so I'm going to draw a couple more cards. Let's see. Yeah, Ace of Cups. See? Emotional fulfillment, the highest possible emotional fulfillment one can achieve in life. Okay, there's the raven, like literally giving you the little pentacle cracker there that you need, right? The little piece of the puzzle that you need in order to make sense of it all. And the universe is handing it to you, like in a golden goblet, right? Marked with DW, dark wood. Okay, so there it is. You've gone into the witch's wood, the dark wood, right? The witch's road. You've traveled to places no one else has ever gone before and then come back, and now you get to share your experiences. Not many people can say they've done that. Some people, share these like interesting tales that I don't know, they're not really like deep and meaningful stories. They're just, I don't even know how to explain them. But you have really like gone deep, okay, into the realm of, studying the subconscious and the psyche, and now you get to share that, and now you get to explain that in your own words, in your own voice. So it doesn't matter if it really resonates with everyone or anyone. What matters is that you're sharing your stories, and that's really what you've learned, is like these are your experiences, and you've had that breakthrough. Yes, you've had doubts in yourself because you were defeated, because you try to live this authentic life of just being your awesome truest self, like the most purest form of yourself, and you were obviously hurt. All right, so I'm going to just draw a few more cards to sort of close this up. But I feel like we're like almost there at the end here. All right, so let's see here. Okay, yeah, Eight of Swords. See, when you were trapped and closed off from being yourself, mentally, emotionally, even maybe physically too at times, this really puts you in a bind. Like, no pun intended. No, this really puts you in a state of mind and being that you could not escape. Okay. That all of these swords were surrounding you, warning you if you tried to leave, and open yourself up to being your truest self, that you would surely die. Like you would not succeed. Okay. Um, However, look at this, the butterfly transformation. You had to go through this purification, this metamorphosis, this transformation, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Butterfly, again, very symbolic. Okay. And there is the wand standing tall with the flowers blossoming in the summertime, looking over the hill on the castle, at the castle with the sun and everything. So, you don't have to admit defeat, right? It's almost like you were dead and buried, like metaphorically, right? You didn't exist in these people's world anymore, this Eight of Swords world anymore, because they had already felt like they trapped you and blocked you off. Um, and you were like, they thought you were, dead and gone, defeated, but you really like literally like rose again, like came back and was like, nope, I'm still here, better than ever, because that was the whole thing. It was all an illusion. Like, that's what the Queen of Cups unconsciously was trying to tell you, is like they are making you think like you're trapped and you're not allowed to be yourself. You're not allowed to do your own thing. And fear of rejection, right? Fear of, you know, just being isolated or whatever, right? But you came through the other end with this beautiful Ace of Wands. Okay, like stronger than ever, like a whole year of going through the emotional stuff, going through the financial stuff, going through, you know, dealing with like wicked, evil people that you had to like stand up for yourself and, defend yourself. And then the wands is like the final outcome. It's like all the wisdom and knowledge you learned around along the way on how to survive. All right, let's pull up this card. Yeah, star energy. Okay, there you go. Star energy. See, you are the star of the show. Like, you are the light of your own life, of your own world. And I don't mean that in like a super like narcissistic way, like self-involved way. I just mean that you were always talented and you were always meant to share your voice and share your wisdom. Yeah, so you have, Leo, again, like this is your energy. These are your gifts. You're giving, you're not put, look, the star is not pouring all this energy, emotional energy, like into herself. She's pouring it out in the world. Whatever she gives, she's giving back, right? So that's right over the Six of Pentacles. That's how you give back to yourself, by giving to others. Okay, kill them with kindness. Kill them with kindness. The best. I've literally done this before, given people that do not deserve my kindness, and they literally do not even know what to do with themselves. It is the most hilarious thing I've ever seen in my life. They keep acting like jerks and they keep being super toxic and they really do not appreciate any of the gifts I give them. But that's funny. Like, it's hilarious. And I'm not saying like go overboard and like give. I'm just saying like within reason. Like I said, the wheel of the year, holidays, family events, special things like that where you know, want to give a little. Just remember that, okay? Um, Reverse psychology in the good way, not the bad way. Okay, there's reverse psychology where you're like a total jerk to someone and like it makes them afraid, so then they do good. I do not believe in that. I definitely believe in like giving to people and then just watching them like not even know what to do with themselves because they've never given you a thing in their life. It's freaking amazing. Okay. So, yeah, that being said, okay, star energy all throughout here. Now, yeah, I mean that's pretty much it, Leos. Like, you have all this potential. Yes, you were trying to be yourself and you were defeated in that. But that was a long time ago. And since then, many moons have passed, many years have passed, and you've learned to grow and celebrate special occasions and rebuild from nothing and have hope when hope is like dire in a winter wasteland, right? And there's literally like no hope in sight. And this moon here, again, it's illuminating this beautiful star energy that you have all of the wisdom and knowledge you need emotionally, mental clarity, financial stability, the intellect and wisdom to overcome and identify people who are trying to attack you, right? So you have all of this power, and it comes from your adventurous soul and spirit, and it comes from you literally weaving your own path to success here. Okay, so don't let anyone try to make a path for you, is what I'm trying to say, okay? That's what I have for you. Love and light always. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.